Alright, I got to touch on some basketball. That's the only videos I plan on making were Georgia basketball videos this week, but got caught up. Now, one thing to the ball fans. Okay, I know that, at least Bill, he's moving on to another team, which is going to be fun to watch because he told me the team he's going to trash, so I'm actually looking forward to it. But, Voswell's match, you make good responses, dude. You make some good points. And with Jason Witten, all I'm saying is, for y'all to just say, or at least you said, best in the tight end in the league. It's like no questions asked. Well, he only scored 2 touchdowns. So you can make an argument against that. And I was just kind of throwing some names out there. But, again, blocking is part of it, and he is a great tight end. I was just, pointing out the fact he only had 2 touchdowns, and that you could argue against the point that he is the best in the pros. Because it's really hard to tell who the absolute best is. There's a lot of, outside factors and this and that that go into that. But, good points that he is a great blocking tight end. That's, legit. He is a good blocking tight end. And on to Richard Seymour. Thank you for saying I said he was a defensive end. Bill, you kind of messed that up. I did say he was a defensive end. I understand that Albert Haynesworth is a tackle. But in a 3-4 scheme, that defensive end is kind of like a hybrid player. A lot of times he rushes the pass, second long, third long, true defensive end. Second and short, third and short, he's going to be more of a tackle. At least the way Belichick played it. And Belichick would also move him from the right side to the left side, vice versa, and he'd play him at nose guard. Now, again, the majority of his time he was a defense, mainly a defensive end, true defensive end. But I'm just saying that his diversity makes him that much better. You know what I'm saying? And as to the Super Bowl, yes, he was on better teams. But as toward you're saying he's on better teams, so he should have a little bit better stats and this and that. I'm going to have to say that he was on an elite defense, but he was an elite player on that elite defense. He was an all-star, shining amongst other all-stars. Despite all that talent, he still made Pro Bowls. He still was a huge factor. New England still wanted him as a player. So I'm just going to say that is even more ammo to the fact he's a great player. And Albert Haynesworth is, based on the way you describe the players he was with, is basically a big fish in a small pond. So, he should be getting some pretty good stats, which he does. And the main point of the comparison was just to prove that Seymour was elite, because Bill said we didn't have anybody, and I named, Seymour along with others. But that was the main point of it, because again, they're both great players. I think, based on everything I've said, Seymour is a better lineman. But, you and I both can't argue they're both, up there as some of the best in the NFL. I think that's fair to say. Now, Bill, the only thing I'm going to point out, and it's not that I'm sore upset or anything, I just found it ironic. Okay, again, I thought it was a funny video. You told me that my video was funny. I think yours is funny, but you parodied me in a sex offender shuffle. But before that, you talked about my man parts, which was kind of weird, by the way. That was kind of ironic. And then the clip you used me, hitting my moves, was actually a parody vid of a blue tick bully. I just thought that was ironic. But again, dude, that was funny. And thanks for the props on the videos I've been making. I appreciate it. But, it's on to basketball. What I wanted to been talking about, some basketball. Now, we beat South Carolina a couple weeks ago. Dropped one Tennessee. Tennessee, you won, we lost. I said it because I did make a pretty good trash video for that basketball game. But, we split series with South Carolina, we split series with Tennessee. Then, following Saturday, we hit up Alabama. We're down 13 points. We come back and win in Stadium Coliseum. How'd that feel, Bama Nation? One time. Up 13, gone. Georgia wins. Then we go to Vanderbilt, up by 5 at the end of regulation. Or not towards the end of regulation. Let them come back. Tied up. We go to overtime. We hit some threes to be down 4 points. We hit a 2-point shot. 0.9 seconds left. Missed foul shot on purpose. We tip it in, but time had expired, so we lose by 2. Very frustrating to see us lose on the road. We split the series with Vanderbilt. But now we got Florida. And against Gator called out the dog pound, so here it goes. Now, first of all, live in the ATL for his obvious flaw is not in the dog pound. Just saying. But, hey, he does, I guess, support the dog pound, but he's not in it. Now, you brought up the Herrick thing. We fired him. We got rid of him. He's gone. We got Mark Fox now. And real talk, I think we're going to beat y'all because we play better at home. We're obviously good at splitting series with people. And we owe you one. And we got the height advantage down low. Y'all got that good player with the stupid headband and the dreadlocks, whatever his hair You know, he's got the receding hairline, needs some Rogaine. That dude, I think his name's like Tejas. You know, he's good, but I think Trey Tompkins is going to have his way with him, D him up good, and I just think that down low we got too much inside presence, you know, to not have a great rebounding game. And, you know, we got guys like Jeremy Price, Albert Jackson, and like I said, Trey Tompkins. I think those three are going to be key to beating Florida. And I think Ricky McPhee is going to have to keep doing what he's doing. He's getting better as a ball handler, but his three-shot has always been good. You know, he's starting to develop as a better overall player. And Travis Leslie, best dunker in the NCAA. Go ahead and dispute it, but if you type in Travis Leslie dunks, you'll see what I'm talking about. The most exciting dude to watch. You know, he gets so many rebound putbacks that are dunks. It's ridiculous. I mean, seriously, against Vanderbilt, I can think of 3. You know, shot misses, he goes back up and throws it down. And he's been averaging, I don't know what the certain number is, but I believe it's about 15 points the last couple games. So, Augusta Gator, you're losing this one, dude. And it's going to be Big Dog that gets to dish the crow to the Gator fans. And again, last year even, you know, because I know Gator fans like to say Georgia never beats us. Y'all were one of our only SEC wins last year, and we beat y'all in Athens. So it's coming. Georgia's going to win. You heard it here first. I can't wait to see your crow, Augusta Gator, because I love it when Florida has to admit defeat to the Dogs, because, you know, with football it doesn't happen as often as I would like it to happen. But it's basketball season, and it's going down. Go Dogs, sick 'em. Kill Florida. Florida sucks. Billy D, he's got weird hair. Go Dogs.